Hello, welcome to Robin Bodhi Yoga. I'm Robin. For today, we have a short yin practice intended to gently build some energy. And we're actually going to start reclined, and there's no required props for this practice. So come on down to the mat when you're ready, and we're going to go ahead and lay back on the back, and we'll extend our left leg out long and then bring the right foot as high toward the hip as you can, and then let that right knee fall open to the right, coming into our reclined tree pose. You can leave your arms down by the side, or you can bring them up overhead to make your tree branches. From here, we'll lift the right knee back up, and then we're going to go ahead and straighten the right leg and bring the left foot up as close to the hip as you can, and then let that left knee fall open for reclined tree on the opposite side. From here, we'll gently lift the left knee back up, and then we'll bring both knees in toward the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side a little bit for a moment. And then from here, let's rock front to back to come up to seated. From here, we're going to bring our legs to a butterfly shape. So the soles of your feet are together, your knees are open to each side. Sit up nice and tall. And then we're going to do some circles with the waist. So you're just going to circle around and reverse direction of your circle. And then from here, we're going to come into our deer pose. So we'll cross the left shin in front of us and then bring the left thigh parallel to the left shin. And you can then place your hands behind you for some support. And to release, we're going to lean forward. And then we're going to press up and bring that right leg straight behind us, keeping that left shin crossed in front and working the leg to lower the hip for our sleeping pigeon pose. So you can fold over that left shin, resting on the forearms, or you can bring your head all the way down to the mat, whichever works for you. And we'll gently lift back up, slide that left leg out from under us, coming to a tabletop, and then we'll step the right foot forward, shifting the hips forward to come into our low lunge. And once you feel stable, go ahead and lift the torso and arms up, bending the elbows to make our angel wings. From here, we'll bring the hands back down to the mat, and then we'll shift the hips back, straightening the front leg for our half split. from our half split, let's come forward again so we can bring that right leg back around, and then we're going to come back down to seated so we can reset for our deer pose, this time with the right shin in front. And the left thigh then is out to the side, parallel to the right shin. And again, your hands can come behind for support. And from here, we're going to again lean forward, and then we're going to lift the hips up as needed to bring the left leg straight behind, and then work the hips back down for our sleeping pigeon. Again, you can rest on your forearms or bring your head to the mat. And again, we'll gently lift up. We'll slide the right leg back to come to a tabletop, and then immediately step the left foot forward to come back to our low lunge. Again, shifting the hips forward, lining the knee up about with the ankle. And then once you feel stable, we'll again lift the arms up, bringing the torso up, and making our angel wings. And we'll bring our hands back down to the mat and then shift the hips back to straighten the front leg for the half split. And then we'll shift back forward just so we can release that left foot around. And we're going to come back down to seated. And then from seated, we're going to bring our legs in front of us and go ahead and recline back onto the back. And then from here, let's take our shins parallel to the ceiling, and then using your core strength, let's let both legs fall over to the right. And go ahead and bring your arms either to a goalpost shape or they can be straight across at shoulder height, whichever feels better for you today. And using our core strength, let's pick the legs back up. And then we'll gently let them come down on the left side. Keeping your arms in the same position they were in before. And again, we'll gently lift our legs back up to center. And then we'll set the feet back down on the mat. And we'll stretch the right leg out long and the left leg out long. And bring the arms down by the side, and relax into Shavasana. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a deep breath in and exhale out. You can stretch overhead if you would like to. And when you're ready, gently roll to one side and push on up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you like this practice, and I'll see you next time.